Now can you hear me? Yes or no?
Yes.
We are moving to a new chapter. Look, I'm going to share the video of that one big incident. First, you write this chapter heading in your notebook. Are you seeing the board?
Yes.
Write down the heading, food security in India.
Okay.
And below you write 3 A's. And then you copy down these 3 headings: availability, affordability, and accessibility. Before explaining, I'm going to show you a small video, after which Indian government has decided after independence we should have one food security program in India. In your school, how the portions are moving? Okay, then tell me. Because of you guys only. You are not making the teacher dutiful. क्या आर्यमन शाह कौन है रे? इनका नाम सुना है लग रहा है. Harindish. What is the first word you are saying? Acha, 2 subject teachers. How about English then? English is good. Oh my God! So you don't speak to the management then? Tanpada. Wait. Then how about SST? That also she. How come you guys? Nakshatra?
Yes.
I'm going to show the video explaining the meaning of the word famine. Famine is natural disaster, but as far as Britishers are concerned, they did not make it natural. They made it artificial. Acha, tell me which famine we are referring to.
Bengal famine.
Oh, since I've written on the board, this girl has given me all the knowledge. You tell me what it is.
No, I don't know what it is. I just saw it in the start.
You didn't start in the start. What is that? Why do you start before I start?
In the school, they taught the first part.
Oh, wait, I'll show you the actual footage.
Okay.
You will see more reasons to kill the British. Hai na? A brief history of me. So how do you sit for the lectures, dears? Then you will be all making mastis only, na? Then you don't go to the school at all. तो फिर 10th का क्या करेगा बच्चा फिर तुम? नहीं किया. That is very bad यार. ठीक है, जाने दो. You are with ET मतलब. He is the person Winston Churchill, the Prime Minister of England. Boys level. हाँ तो फिर famine में क्या म्यूजिक थोड़ी बनेगा. Look at this. This is Bengal famine. थोड़ा इधर आ जाओ. नहीं दिख रहा. I'll put it. दिख रहा है ना? That's okay. मुझे फिर उठ के भागना ही है. 2 मिनट. It was not natural. He created this famine. He diverted the supplies to military in London. They were fighting the World War. Indian people instead. Fall out of breeding like rabbits. Oh my God. Oh 150 साल का पुराना डेटा लोग ने निकाल के चेक कर लिया. $30 lakhs people died.
floods, and more famine in a land swept by starvation, the death rate, already 1,000 a week, rises. With the normal rice supply buried in countries held by the Japs, India's long food shortage reaches a new crisis, the wake of a disaster that war and nature helped to bring.
Wait, I'll show you one more video. Then when I explain this food security, now you should believe that Indians were falsified. I think this lady talks nice.
For Western countries, Churchill is someone who fought against narcissism and protected their democracy. But for India, Churchill is the person who directly caused the death of 3 million innocent people. We heard this a lot, that the British had done a lot of great things for India, like they built railways, postal and whatnot. I would say we are living in this imaginative world, prizing the invaders and colonizers, so that we are refusing to admit the cruelties that happen in this land. So here we are uncovering what kind of racist and cruel person was Winston Churchill to India. The year was 1943. The entire world was fighting with each other. India was under the British colonization, and the Prime Minister of Britain was Winston Leonard Spencer Churchill. And the people of Bengal were literally dying on the streets because of hunger. Guess the number? 3 million people. That is 30 lakh people died of hunger. Wherever you go, streets, farms, rivers, everywhere full of dead bodies being eaten by dogs and vultures. So many people died that no one had any strength to perform the last rites. The price of food items was skyrocketed, particularly rice. The average cost of rice used to be 2 rupees back at that time, but in 1943 it reached 40 rupees, which is unthinkable for common people. People from villages started migrating to the towns and cities just in search of food. They were literally on the streets begging for food. These were the same people who used to do agriculture back in their villages. Now the same people on the streets begging for food, not for money, begging for food. Usually in Bengali households, the boiled rice water will be thrown out. So these people went door to door and lunchtime begging for that boiled rice water. They used to cry saying Pandama, which means mother, give us that boiled water, because they very well knew nobody had enough rice to give someone else. But what caused the shortage of food? Not just shortage, there was no food at all for the people. Where did all the food supplies go? In 1942, the Japanese captured Burma from the hands of the British. So the British thought they might invade Bengal next. So they seized and destroyed everything in Bengal that could help the Japanese to march further, including food stocks. Imagine they seized all the food supplies in Bengal just because they feared Japanese might invade. Yasmin Khan, a historian at Oxford University, describes the denial policy that was implemented fearing the Japanese invasion. The idea was that the things would be razed to the ground, including crops, but also boats that could be used for the transportation of crops. And so that when the Japanese came, they wouldn't have resources to be able to expand their invasion. The impact of the denial policy on the famine is well evidenced. The grains from Bengal were exported.
Are you guys understanding what is the lady speaking?
Yes.
Confirm.
Yes.
So how do you understand? Because it was the wrong policy of whom? This Winston
The Prime
Churchill.
Minister.
In fact, he was very happy that because of my policy, so many lakhs of people died. He should be shot dead, Hanji. Now, this is what British policies in India. Just they wanted to protect, prevent which army?
Japanese.
Japanese army. They destroyed all the crops. That's very...
to Europe to feed the soldiers of World War II. And the important thing to notice here is they were not on shortage of food. The food supplies from Bengal were exported as a backup for the British Army. Multiple ships loaded with wheat from Australia were anchoring at Calcutta at the exact same time when people were dying of hunger. But Churchill ordered the ships to continue sailing to Europe without unloading anything from the ship. The British officers in India wrote multiple letters to Churchill explaining the urgency of food supplies needed in Bengal. But Churchill refused and turned down every single request because it might affect their stockpiles in the UK, and also the ships were being used in the wars, and he thought it's not worth enough to divert the ships to India. During a government discussion about famine relief, the Secretary of State for India, Leopold Amery, stated that Churchill said any aid sent to India would be insufficient because Indians were breeding like rabbits. The Great Bengal Famine, where more than 3 million people died on the streets starving, could have been easily prevented. But one man's racism costed the lives of more than 3 million innocent people. Yes, Churchill was extremely racist and Hinduphobic. He said about Indians, they are beastly people with beastly religion. The famine was their own fault for breeding like rabbits. See what he commented on India getting independence. Power will go into the hands of rascals, ruggers and freebooters. Not a bottle of water or...
Look at the words, free, and the blood of hungry millions will be on the word of Attlee. He was a prime minister during independence, Prime Minister Attlee. Look at the words he has used: rascals, ruggers, and freebooters. Not a bottle of water or a loaf of bread. You know what is a loaf of bread, na? These people have to be thrown out. Sometimes this mouse doesn't click.
Loaf of bread shall escape the taxation. Only the air will be free and the blood of these hungry millions will be on the head of Attlee. In 1937, he told the Palestine Royal Commission, I do not admit, for instance, that a great wrong has been done to the Red Indians of America or the black people of Australia. I do not admit that a wrong has been done to these people by the fact that a stronger race, a higher grade race, a more worldly wise race, to put it that way, has come in and taken their place. Even his personal doctor, Lord Moran, said, Winston thinks only of the color of their skin. Bengali actor Soumitra Chatterjee, who was 8 years old when the Bengal famine happened, stated that everyone was looking like a skeleton with just skin over their frames. He further said people would cry pitifully asking for the liquid that come out of cooking rice because they knew nobody had any rice to give them, and anyone who has heard that cry will never forget it in their life. There are tears in my eyes now when I'm speaking about it. I can't check my emotions. Hitler is being seen as the most cruel person in the history of mankind. Then why not Winston Churchill? If Hitler is being remembered for the killing of Jews, then why Winston Churchill is not being remembered for the killing of Indians? Don't the lives of Indian people matter at all? The world is repeatedly talking about the killing of Jews. They are writing about it, making movies about it. Then why are they not talking about the innocent lives, 3 million lives lost in Bengal? It's time at least we Indians address this.
Okay. Actually, this should not be shown by a geography teacher. Anna, it should be shown by a history teacher. Oh my God, where is this? Where is it? So that you understand the atrocities committed by Britishers with Indians. And today also there are so many supporters. Anna, they keep saying ki what Britishers have done. I mean, forget about British rule in India. Nowadays, you know, the one other war which has already started with Israel and Palestine. You know what is happening? No. Yes.
I've only heard about it.
Oh, there are people from India who are supporting that Israel is doing a big wrong thing. You know what is that? It is the rule called Hamas. Hamas. Chalo. Now let me start explaining. When I use the word three A's, I said the word availability. I write certain words just against it. I say it is the availability of food to all citizens. Correct? Was it possible during that Bengal famine? No. Second, accessibility, I say easy reach to all. They are begging for what? You remember that rice, water?
Yes.
You guys take the rice when you, that water was also not available for them. And affordability, I always use the word, the price has to be in control for the same. Are you getting it? So just copy down this and write this, and we will start with the chapter. Affordability, availability, and accessibility. Oh. That lady talks beautiful, huh? And we should raise a case against the British. Itana log mara, chalo abhi compensation do. And identify all the families who have died. Am I correct, Nakshatra?
Yes, but it's gonna create another war.
No. Why war? Arey Baba, when you go to London next time, you should put this in the local newspaper. And we should fight a war with UN. Itna sara loga aur dekho, they have tested the reasons also. They have found out that there was good rainfall, there was soil was also fertile. ऐसा नहीं कि सूखा आया या बारिश नहीं था. Then we should put a case in International Court of Justice. If India wins it, then British government has to pay for it and identify all the victims' family. ये मुश्किल है, impossible है. हाँ रहेगा ना कोई तो उनका सबको पैसा दो, ले लो. India won't do it. She is absolutely right. Why dear, you are having so good? So you want India to be aggressive? Very good. How about you, Nakshatra?
No.
ये तो एकदम sleepy है. अरे जरा जोर से बोलो भाई.
No.
You don't want?
I mean, it should not be aggressive, but it should definitely get justice.
देखो very simple है. We have to create one social platform. I'll tell you. Not we, मतलब आप भी कर सकते हैं. In which you have to bring all the people
Together.
उनका छोड़ो, वो तो कोई नहीं आएगा. People like you, by explaining them, put a blog, put a post. I say, for example, one of your school members does it. There are 1 million subscribers. 1 million, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होगा. 1 million, but you don't write any angry words and anything. If 1 million subscribers have come, automatically those many people have come and joined your video. Simple. And then we can politely have a word with the government. भाई साहब, हमारे पास इतना viewers है, इतना followers है, आप करेंगे या हमको करना है? तुरंत बोलेगा इसके पीछे कितना वोट मिलेगा? बहुत वोट मिलेगा, फिर हम करेंगे. They are all vote needy, है ना? She says absolutely right. But देखो, it is not a bad thing. Somebody starts the initiative. I don't know if I tell you this, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose's death was a mystery. When the present government, the leader, started 2014 a research, how did Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose really die? I think उनका granddaughter है या पता नहीं भतीजी है, nephew है. She is the lady from that family. She put a case against the government. नहीं चाहिए, हम लोग cooperate नहीं करेगा. Who are you to? Understood what I am saying? अरे people wants to know how did Netaji died. The government has closed the case. चलो जाने दो. मेरा काम है कि आप में ignition लाना. आप उसको कैसा लेकर आएगा, I don't know. But as a teacher, I always feel my students becomes a global leader once. Want to, Nakshatra?
I guess.
You guess. आप पहला घर का leader बना? अच्छा, she is a घर का leader. Good. In what things you are a leader? Good. Everything. Give me only one thing. I'll be very. Ooh, you are the elder in the family. Good, huh? Good. Tell me anyone. One or two things. Practical in what sense? तो ये दुनियादारी बोलती है. रुको. Good. ये आपने बताया नहीं, मम्मी से पूछता भाई आपकी बेटी में इतना अच्छा गुण है. How about Nakshatra? Are you the leader of your house?
No.
Don't tell me. Who else? Your brother, sister? Sorry, anybody?
Sister.
Small or
Elder.
Elder. And do you listen to her? Or?
Yeah, sometimes.
Go be like this person, Soumya. I've seen her when the peoples were there. She used to be, I don't know, but this. Good. I want girls to come out. है ना, हमको बार मत पकाओ. But who? You're from where? Rajasthan, Gujarat, where? Where? UP. Delhi side. Oh, good, huh? अभी भी?
हो गया.
Oh, good, yeah. What is the surname? Tell me. I will also. Mittal. हमारा लक्ष्मी नारायण मित्तल family.
Because मेरे दादा बहुत डॉक्टर वगैरह तो वो बहुत मॉडर्न हो गए थे, दूसरे नाम से वो चेक कर लेंगे.
ऐसे गुड यार. तो एक दिन कभी मम्मी से मिला. I would love to have a chat with this, and I can tell to so many of my students without naming this thing कि हमारा एक student ऐसा है, but I will not name. Let this see. Chalo, let's start. So it's very happy news today. I could find out my student is so good, and one more student is also so good. Let's talk about the so good topic called food security. Chaliye, write the dimensions of food security. That is the heading. I want you to become yar. That's what I feel. My teaching should not go waste. है ना सौम्य नक्षत्र? देखो अभी नक्षत्र. Oh, good है. मतलब सब लॉयर की छुट्टी. Good. Good luck and best wishes. If you need any support from my side, whatever education related, I will be happy. है ना नक्षत्र? Any support from your side for me? Ask me why the teacher is asking your support.
What can I do?
You can bless me up. What else?
Okay.
Bless karo yaar. Fir kya? Okay.
How do I bless you?
Saying like this only some words in your language. What it is? She is
I
already.
don't have a particular language.
यार तुम है ना बहुत यार teacher blessings मांग रहा है and she doesn't want to. चलो I bless you. Okay. चलो let's start.
Okay.
Food security in India. Food security in India is the most important. You can write FS, instead of writing bar. Food security in India is the most important concept introduced soon after independence. Concept introduced in India soon after independence. Actually, soon nahi hua. थोड़ा सा late ही हुआ, but it's okay. Keeping in mind the horrific, सब लोग बोलते famous Bengal famine ना, मैं बोलते इसमें क्या famous, हमारा Indians लोग मरा है ना, the horrific Bengal famine. अच्छा मैं fast जाऊँ. After independence, after considering the horrific Bengal famine, horrific Bengal famine, which year it was? I'm asking. Oh, very bad. Which year it was? दो वीडियो दिखाया मैंने. Which year?
1934.
Whoa, come again. Yeah, you're absolutely right. आप क्या बोल रहे हैं? It is 1934. You remember like this. 1934. Correct. Good. Bracket में कौन लिखेगा? The Prime Minister of England. Winston Churchill. The then Prime Minister of England. तो नेक्स्ट टाइम अगर आपको किसी ने बोला बंगाल फैमिन, आप उसको बिठा के पूरा एक लेक्चर ही दे देने का. बैठ उधर. I know each and everything. And you should tell it in such a way as the lady was saying. I am describing the event to tears are in my eyes. तुरंत इसी ने कट बोला. थोड़ा सा डाल दो हाथ में. तुरंत. ऐसा नहीं. It should be emotion. And that lady was talking like that only. देखो, I have a high respect. दो फ्यूचर है. अभी देखते हैं आप लोग कैसा बनेगा आगे जाके. चलो, let's get into Bengal famine लिखा. Hence, full stop. Hence, food security ensured not only availability, accessibility, but also affordability. That is, the prices of food items or food grains like food items. That is, prices of food grains must always be in tight control of the government. Must always be in tight control. अच्छा, एक छोटा task दें, both of you, of the government. Shall I give you 2 minutes task by giving 5 minutes of time?
Okay.
नहीं 5 minutes thinking. 2 minutes task.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Because Soumya is always ready. She is ready. Chalo. Abhi task ye hai that now we have understood what is food security.
Yes.
Now you know the meaning of these 3 words. Correct? Now you have to think for 5 minutes to tell me, is food security cleared the problem of food scarcity? Again, I'm repeating. Is food security cleared the problem of food scarcity? Matlab kya hai? Is today any citizen of India is dying just because of no food? समझ में आ रहा है what I'm asking?
Yes.
So that will make my more 2 students aggressive. Any, matlab, just 3 points you write in your notebook and then you talk on that. अच्छा मेरे से पूछ लो मैं point दे दे what it is. सोचो time है. We are just 8:15, exact 8:20. So let's give the task. Meantime, I'll use the washroom for 2 minutes and come back. With your permission. You need ideas, points, and they to help you. Let's make this topic very, very interesting for you guys. Anyway, we should buy these 2 pages. The book. You understood the question, I think. In the book. Or you want to be part of it? You are more. Be a part of that. Don't play. I'll write 2 points. But storage is abhi hai, but is there people dying out of food scarcity? But why don't you think so? I can tell you so many reasons. जबकि बहुत सारे लोगों को लिखने में only the point that that is 0.5. In your family, there are no brother? You have? How many?
But I don't do that. No, they pay this.
You beat physically?
But फिर वो लोग एक दूसरे को मारते तो नहीं मारने वाले उनको पता है कि चिंता नहीं करनी
During my lectures, we had a group like outside.
I'm very sorry.
Hey, Nakshatra, are you ready?
Yes.
And then start.
Me?
You are the first lady.
Oh, okay. I feel like no, the food scarcity in India has not been entirely solved by food security.
Mhm.
One of the problems is overpopulation in India. There's also like lots of people saying that India has surpassed the population of China as well. So because of this, there are many places that are still under poverty, and they're also inaccessible areas which people don't know about as well. So maybe the distribution networks are still not that perfect to reach them.
Your parents, they want to take short person to work. Okay, I have asked her that to wait for 5 minutes. Okay. I don't know, some gents only I saw. Okay. So if I support Nakshatra, absolutely good. Now let us have Soumya also. Now read it. What did you write? Okay, read it. देखो, she is also focusing on the rapid growth of population, है ना? ठीक है. Second point. Green revolution what? Green revolution happened in which two states? Which two states? She knows the answer, right?
Haryana
Haryana, very good.
and
And
Punjab.
Punjab. What was it? What was it?
Introduction of HIV seeds.
HIV seeds, a new variety of wheat.
Modern agriculture methods.
Correct. Who was the father of green revolution in India? I showed you the video. You know, father of green revolution. It is M.S. Swaminathan. Okay, write the next heading. I'm giving notes. Oh, welcome. Write down the next heading. Food security in India. Food security in India was ensured through. Put a hyphen. By supplying enough food. By supplying enough food to all the citizens. To controlling the price rise. R-I-S-E, not R-I-C-E. Controlling the price rise. Especially in food grains. Especially of the food grains. Next. There is no barrier. You understand barriers, na? Hurdles. There is no barrier to the access of food grains. There is no barrier to the access of food grains. Any of the point you needed, Nakshatra? Any of the point I'm asking?
No.
Confirm. So change the para. Why do we need food security? Why do we need food security? I'm giving reasons. It is there in the volume, but let us write very simple and straightforward. Okay. Why do we need food security? Put a hyphen, point number, answer, not a hyphen. Oh, my video is still off. You didn't tell me. Tell me my video is switched off, anything. You are
No, I can see you though.
Were you seeing me then in the video?
Yes.
ऐसा कैसे?
Because you're already sharing screen of your own video.
अच्छा, but इधर तो stop video का button on था.
Oh, but I can see you.
Okay, good. Write down. Food security in India. Food security in India. Proved to be a major success. Proved to be a major success. At least by preventing on and by large, don't write down and by large, at least by preventing any food starvation death. Any
Food starvation?
Death. Or you can write hunger deaths also, but whichever you feel better, huh? Hunger deaths. Full stop, one more sentence. So every Indian citizen today, or every citizen, you write, don't write Indian citizen, huh? Every citizen today needs food security. Food security. The main reasons are point number 1. To save poor and vulnerable section of the population. Poor and vulnerable section of the population. To a big shift in understanding the concept of food security. Understanding the concept of food security. 3. The declaration recognizes. Oh, एक minute. Acha. You don't write that word declaration, please. Sorry, cancel that line. APL family can also, APL family. You know what is APL stands for? Oh, APL is above poverty line
Oh,
and BPL will be?
below poverty line.
What an intelligent bacha you are. APL families can also come into the grip of starvation, death during natural calamities. During natural calamities. Sorry, next one. States in India bracket you write northeastern. You remember what are northeastern states? Very
Yeah,
good. Then
I
tell
mean-
me the names of the states.
Sikkim,
Sikkim,
Meghalaya,
Meghalaya.
Mizoram. There's a lot.
There is a lot, only 7 hai. 7 sisters we call them. Next
Yes.
time you have to keep your maps ready. I'll be teaching maps also.
Okay.
I'll teach you. I make my 10th standard students remember very simple. I tell them as AMM. Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram. Then Nagaland, Manipur, Tripura. And then Arunachal Pradesh. पहले तो मैं आम बोलता हूँ अरुणाचल प्रदेश असम एंड मेघालय फिर एनएमएम नागालैंड मेघालय मिजोरम सॉरी मणिपुर एंड फिर लास्ट में है त्रिपुरा इजी देन यू स्टेट यू टोल्ड अ वेरी स्मॉल स्टेट कॉल्ड सिक्किम चलो नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न स्टेट्स आर हाईली प्रोन फॉर और प्रोन टू फूड इनसिक्योरिटी highly prone to food insecurity. Next point. To reduce the problem of food scarcity throughout the year. I said throughout the year. Food scarcity throughout the year. And the last point. Poverty eradication. Poverty eradication is incomplete. Poverty eradication is incomplete without ensuring food security. Poverty eradication is incomplete without ensuring food security. Okay, come on. Go to the chapter behind. There are some good questions given. It is on page. Hey, you have to complete the worksheet questions of which chapter? Today that I've completed in geography. What is that?
Population.
That you have to complete, huh? Without I am asking.
Yes.
Then you come down to page number 212. Are you seeing?
Yes.
How many questions are given?
2, 1, 2.
Hey, there are 5 questions given here.
6.
6. Now, how many you can solve right now? Only one question, huh? I will ask you to. This question, in fact, you asked me when I was explaining earlier. Why is agriculture a seasonal activity? Will you be able to write? Why is agriculture a seasonal activity?
Oh, yes.
Come on, start writing. Let us finish the lecture with that answer and completing for me. Okay.
Okay.
I'm here. Start writing. You need my help. I'll do it for you. But this is very simple.
आराम से आइए मैं टीका का अपडेट कर लूँगी आराम से आइए Don't sit on it. Don't sit. And
Nakshatra, you have completed?
Yes.
Read me the answer for quick.
Agriculture is a seasonal activity because it has a particular time for sowing and harvesting.
Okay.
So only that time the farmers are actually working, and the time when the plants are the crops are maturing and growing, they have no significant work.
It's a wonderful answer, but इतना detail में नहीं जाने का. इतना लिखने का, it is a seasonal activity because in India the monsoon season starts in June to September, so the agriculture also follows that. Bas, your answer is good. I'm not saying not good, but समझा?
Yes.
So at least now you are understanding all the explanation what I'm doing with my chapters.
Yes.
So are you going to be absent in any of my class?
No.
Confirm?
Not in November.
I don't know. Unconditional promise.
I'm not sure because I can't attend it during exams.
I'll be taking few more lectures only. Then I'll wind
Oh,
up. My portion for
yeah.
the 9th is almost done.
Then I don't think I'll be absent.
Don't put condition. You'll say, oh sir, you don't worry, sir. I'll come. Baat khatam. Okay. Chalo. Good night. Do your studies well. I'll meet you by next week. Okay. Chaliye. Good night.
Sir,
Please go ahead. I'm there. I'm there.
sir, what are subjects do you teach
Why, man? What happened?
in this class?
I take SST, na?
You take history also?
At present, I'm not taking. I'll take only geography. Why? What is it?
No, because my mom was asking if you, I could learn the rest of the SST with you.
Okay, we have a PTM, na, parents meeting. Let them
Yes.
mingle with me.
Okay.
I'll explain.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Your parents will also be there. We will have a online or offline. Parents meeting kaisa rehta hai aapka? You guys come or do online meeting? Say
I
hi
think it will be
to
online.
your mother is there next to you.
Yes.
Say hi to me. Ask her to
Mommy.
join.
He's calling you here. It's okay.
Good evening, madam.
Hi, sir. Good evening.
Yeah. Hi, how are you doing? Good evening.
Yeah, she is quite comfortable with you. I think this is the only class where she is quite interactive
Thank you. Thank you.
and she understands your concepts also. So, we just wanted to know that which all subjects you teach so that if she has any doubt. Because presently, what is happening, WIBGYOR syllabus is like WIBGYOR timetable itself is different of exams, and your class timetable is different. Just drop
that is
them
a
and come.
mismatch, na? Correct, I can understand. Madam, do one thing. We have a PTM coming. I don't know when is the next PTM.
Okay.
I don't know whether it is offline or online for your kind of students.
Sir, 1 minute. 1 minute.
Please go ahead.
Tanu se baat kar. Yes, continue, please.
So during the PTM, you can come meet me in the same branch where I am here.
Which branch you are there?
I am in Koparkena branch. Every Wednesday, I'm here. In fact, when we had a PTM, it was in 2 phases. The second phase, we started with Koparkena. Then we went to other 2 branches. So you just inquire when Alagesh my name, when I'm coming.
Okay.
You can come and have a word with the teachers if it is allowed from the department.
Okay.
Then it will be happy for me to explain in person. Correct?
Okay.
Or you can take the timing. Normally, I'm Wednesday here. If you happen to come this side, I don't know. You're from Airoli, is it?
I am from Airoli. Yeah.
If you're coming any days here, Sundays also come here 4 to 6 for my lectures. I take economics lectures. Okay. So any of the day, if you happen to come, you can have a word with the coordinator. And there are parents who come and meet me. Or if not, we can legally meet in the PTM sessions.
Yeah.
And then you can get the timetable of the bacha also. Then I can help what we can do for our 9th or for the next academic year within UT. Correct?
So, like you are teaching only social studies?
Yeah, with this branch.
Okay.
So I'll be happy to meet even Nakshatra also.
Yes.
Chirpy and so happy girl.
Yes.
Always keep encouraging her.
I can see because this is the only class I can see she is doing interacting. So today also when she was talking, then I understood it's your lecture. Otherwise, other classes, hey, pick up.
How is she doing at home, madam? Is she studying good? The performance?
She is good. Actually, what happened is that there was quite like change. Their mother came. You have to drop them. Pack your bag faster. Actually, what happened? We were not in this country. And
where were you from then?
We were in Bangkok.
Okay.
5 years we were in Bangkok. Last year we came to India because my elder daughter was supposed to give her 10th.
Okay.
And then now we came back to Airoli. So there was change in her school. So actually she is very, very bright student. As a teacher, I am telling because I am also teacher.
Oh, good.
So she was maths.
Oh, good.
So I teach in WIBGYOR. So what happened is that when she was with me, because even I used to teach her in Thailand. Wait, let me finish this.
Acha, she
This
wants you.
send this girl. No, my tuition.
Acha, 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 theek hai.
So now what I see is that she's lacking confidence.
Acha.
So she understands the concept. Now for her, their competition was less. Here competition is more.
Acha.
So she, marks wise, if you see, she has scored less marks. When
Oh.
comparatively in social studies and science, other subjects she scored very well. But I'm pretty sure she can do good. So
Okay. We will have a very formal meeting. You come to
yeah,
this branch
yes.
either on this day when I'm
Okay.
taking,
Okay.
or on Sundays. Maybe this Sunday, you just check with the coordinator.
Yeah,
She'll
I
tell
will
you the
talk to
whole-
the Dwarka on this,
Ah.
and I will see that which day I can come and meet you.
Yeah, please.
And
Even
you
I'll
are
be
there
happy
only
to
in
meet.
Koparkairane,
Yeah,
right?
that will be closest for you, I think. Earlier, I
Okay.
used to come to Airoli for lectures
Okay.
once or twice, but I have my college lectures and other plan now.
Okay,
So
okay.
now I don't come. There is other teacher who comes. I think her history teacher, she might be doing.
Okay.
I don't come to Airoli. If not, it could have been easy for you to meet me.
Okay. Okay,
So
okay.
you just see your convenience, both mine and yours.
Okay.
Definitely, I'll help Nakshatra for
Yeah, yeah.
this year
Yeah,
and
yeah.
next year.
I will talk
Okay?
to Dwarka on this. Okay.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.